I mean, it was a big deal for us. I mean, you work hard the whole game. You want to get that present at the end with the goose egg. So, I mean, we just wanted to keep the pressure on them and just not let up till the end. I mean, as we focused on doing our job because we knew the offense was going to do theirs. I mean, they're great, and regardless of how long it took, like we knew they were going to put points on the board as long as we keep getting the ball. And so, I mean, we just kept playing and playing our game and not worried about them because we knew they were going to focus up and score. I mean, I think it's a testament to our hard work, and I mean, when we put our mind to it, I mean, I think we can stop anybody. And we've had a rough past couple of games, but I mean, that's the defense we are capable of playing out there, keeping opponents to 0. And I just think if we come together and keep playing as a team and playing just as hard as we can, I think that'll be the outcome every game we can play.
I run my 12-yard curl, turn around, catch the ball, and it really happened so quick. Like, I honestly couldn't tell you what I did. But, you know, I made a couple guys miss, and then I was down the sideline. So it definitely gave us that spark of momentum that we needed to get back to what we're good at doing. So, you know, going into halftime, we're struggling on offense. So Coach was straight up with us. You know, he said that we got to bounce back and we got to play like we're capable of doing. So coming out and being able to make that play, it definitely gave us the momentum we needed. It's nice for us to go out there and, you know, Coach going into this week told us that we don't need to do too much. We just go out there and do what we're told and secure the ball, which is what we definitely did in the second half, and it showed.
Yeah, we definitely had some disappointments in the first half. We know we left a lot of points on the board, but we talked about at halftime about finishing. But I thought we finished pretty well and kind of finished the game strong. You know, we talked about that in the half. And defense played great, gave us the ball, gave us as many opportunities we wanted to, so it was a great game. Like I said, I know we left a lot on the field in the first half, first quarter, and the defense knows that too. But you know, every day at practice, we tell the defense, you know, we got your back, y'all got our back, and that doesn't change any day. So they had our back the whole game and gave us as many opportunities as we could, and we kind of capitalized on them in the second half. We didn't do as well in the first half, but we made them count in the second half.
It was a grind-out game that looked like two teams that had been battling and fighting the last couple of weeks within conference play. You get to this point in the year, and sometimes you just got to grind out a win and find a way to get it done. I think that's kind of what we did. We had some grit. We had some fight left in us. We had execution down the stretch. We got stops down the stretch, which we had to have. And really, we just kind of hung in the game. We hung in the game for a while and found a way to win. Last year's close games, the number of close games we played last year, probably are helping us now. As painful as it was then, it's probably helped us now. We've played so many close games this year, 2 double overtime games, 3 other overtime games, and probably 3 or 4 more that went down to 1 or 2 possessions late. I don't think our guys have any panic late in the game now. We're pretty comfortable playing in close games. Our execution was good, and guys stepped up and made free throws. And, you know, that's usually the difference in having a great season or having an okay season or really maybe not having a very good season.
I think what's special about this team is the fight that we have within us, the poise, and learning from our mistakes and moving forward. We've made a lot of those mistakes in the past. We've been in those close games, and we found ways to lose those games, and now we know what it takes to win, and it's starting to show, and it's been a great season so far.
I came here and I worked out with the team, talked to the coach, and then they showed me the facility and the campus. I was amazed, and I knew this was the right fit for me. My first year, I was just trying to learn. You know, just a freshman coming out of high school. You know, we had a lot of junior college transfers, and like they taught me a lot. You know, freshman year, it was just pretty much a learning experience for me. I really didn't play that much, so I played behind some pretty good players. So I learned from them and got stronger, and I developed my skills even more because, like I said, when I was in high school, I was pretty athletic. But when you come to college, it's a lot of athletic players. So playing behind them, I learned a lot, like how to be physical. I got bigger, stronger, got a little bit faster. You know, I was in practice one day, and I just knew it. I was like, something's not right. I just started practicing, and I barely ran, and my heart started beating fast, and I could barely catch my breath. So that day, I was like, hey, coach, something's going on. And that day, I had to go talk to the trainer, that was Arnold, and they sent me to Baptist Medical Center. And I went there, and they ran a lot of tests and things like that. And they told me what it was, an atrial fibrillation. So, like, when it was happening, I was like, man, what's going on? Like, and when I went to the doctors, they was telling me that it happened every time it happens. Like, every time that you have an episode, it happens for a longer period of time. And that day, that was the longest it ever happened. You know, I was in practice on a Sunday, like a Sunday morning, and my heart was beating and fluttering until the Monday morning, the next day. So, I was sitting in the hospital bed like, man, when is this ever gonna get back to normal and things like that. So when that happened, it was a tough time in the hospital that day when I had to realize that I probably wasn't gonna be able to play for the rest of the season or for the rest of my career. So I had a decision to make actually, because I had my parents come down here, and when we talked to the doctor, it was like either you can play and just take medicine, or just have your procedure now and just get it out of the way. And that's pretty much one of the hardest decisions I had to make, because I really wanted to play that year. We had a good team. I was ready to go to battle with my brothers on the court, and just to sit out again after another injury, it was really frustrating. But I had to make a decision for me, for my life. I didn't want to go out there and pretty much be selfish and try to play through this condition and hurt myself and my teammates, and my family. I had to think about my family and things. It's amazing to have such supportive parents and sisters, especially when you go through a heart surgery. That's something really serious, So them always checking on me and praying for me and things like that. That's pretty much why I made a decision to have my heart surgery. Like when I first went, the doctor told me it'd probably be like a 45-minute surgery. So I was like, okay, cool. So, but when I went on the surgery day, it came and got me. It was like, it's gonna be a 4-hour surgery. So I'm like, okay, wow, that's not what I heard before. It's not what I was expecting. So the process just made me more humble, and made me appreciate the game more, and just appreciate the opportunity I have to play basketball. Because honestly, when they told me I had a heart condition, I didn't expect to play basketball again. I thought that was the end of my career, and to be able to just come back and just play, it was amazing. I think about it all the time. I didn't think I was going to be able to go through another 2 years after a heart surgery, and it's pretty much a blessing to me because it just taught me a lot. Honestly, I really didn't think about it just being my senior now until they took me out of the game for the last time. Walking to the bench, I'm like, man, it's the last time I'm gonna have on a UWF jersey. It's the last time I'm pretty much gonna be on this court playing in front of fans and family and supporters and things like that. So it hit me right then, but honestly, I feel like it really hasn't really soaked in yet. It probably won't hit me until I say probably when they start postseason workouts or when next season starts. I'm very appreciative of what basketball has done for me throughout the years. It's been amazing. I've been places that I never thought I would go at a young age, and I came in contact with a lot of people, a lot of influential people, and I played for two great coaches, and it's just been an amazing journey here at UWF.
Well, as I told them, we're battling, but we had a lot of innings where we weren't very offensive and didn't really barrel a lot of balls up today. Had a lot of easy 1, 2, 3 innings, struggled to get the leadoff guy on. Once again, late, we battled and put ourselves in position to ultimately try to win the game. But we've been playing for behind for 2 days, and that's tough. And we continue to make that one big error that cost us a couple runs. And, I think, if we can eliminate that, it'll give us a chance to win. Yeah, we couldn't put anything together there till late. We'd have a bunch of 2-out hits, but like I said, struggled to get the leadoff guy on. Couldn't put several together. They played clean defense. They played like a championship ball club, and they were going to make us earn it today. And we had a shot, but we just didn't get it done. Yeah, well, JT gave us another quality start. I'd like to see him be more efficient. He's getting deep in the counts on a lot of the batters, ran his pitch count up. So we're going to talk about that this week and work on that. And, we got to start seeing him get into the 5th, 6th, 7th inning, easy. And but, he got up in the 80 pitch count there in the 5th inning and, had to make that move. But Anthony Mazurka has been outstanding for us and knew he would. He can command 3 or 4 pitches. He was great at Florida Southern. Did a great job again today holding us right there so we could have that chance there at the end. Well, we do, but like I said, we need to get on the board first. We've been, behind this whole series so far and hadn't put the pressure on them. And, you got to do that when you're at home. And we made the team on the road feel comfortable. So, we got to try to put the pressure on them early in the game, have better quality at bats, and capitalize on the opportunities to drive and run. Well, it was a good win, especially for our home opener. But, we've got a lot of facets of the game that we've got to improve upon. We're making some mental errors on the defensive end and giving them extra opportunities. We didn't throw the ball well tonight, didn't command the strike zone. We got a lot of different pitchers in there that we needed to get some work and see what they can do. And, it's about building that confidence in them and building the confidence in the team for us to be able to play how we want to play. But we got to get some preparation done these next couple of days to get ready for this weekend. Yeah, they showed resiliency there. They pitched themselves into some jams, and they were able to work out of it. But we got to get better. You're not going to keep getting out of those jams. You keep pitching into them over and over again. They understand that. We had some bright spots offensively. Robert Lopez had his first home run. LeDevin hit a big home run for us that really kind of helped us on the offensive end tonight. But, again, we set a bar we're trying to get to, and we've got a lot of improvement to do, but I'm happy for the win here tonight.
Yeah, well, that first inning, things got away from me a little bit, but I was able to settle down, limit the damage. And, the rest of the way I was pretty good, but I kept us in the game, so that's what my job was, and the offense took over, so it's all to them.
I'm feeling pretty good, like the guys really welcoming and stuff, and, I got the yips my first couple games, but it's nice to go out there and play with the guys. I don't know, I'm just blessed with the opportunity to play with these guys, really good guys. That was crazy. It's a good feeling. Doing it in front of your home crowd, first home game in college, it's pretty cool.
Well, like late nights, me and a couple guys go up here and hit all the time. So I guess it's just preparation and working, like staying inside the ball, hitting the inside seam, and doing great. Like and practice make perfect, as Jeffco would preach. So yeah.
Well, we did. We played well in the first half. I thought our preparation this week was very good, and we were able to take it from the practice floor to the game floor, and it showed up tonight. We had a good first half. We go in with a good lead at halftime, really had guarded them well, executed well offensively, got great shots, moved the ball. We had, I think, 9 assists on 12 baskets at halftime. So just really, really good team basketball. For the most part, our zone was very effective. We did a good job of finding shooters and not allowing them to get second shots. And they've really hurt teams in the past getting second shots. So we did a much better job there. And when we ran offense and executed, they didn't get turnovers and steals that led to easy baskets. So our offensive execution probably led to as many baskets as anything. I thought our half-court defense was very good, and when we executed offensively, we scored.
The second half, we really wanted to continue to be physical with them. We wanted to go right in the post, and because they had big guys, but they're really weak. We thought we could take advantage of that, and we really wanted to keep pushing the transition. I thought they were slow getting back, and we were running hard, and it allowed us to get some easy baskets. So, and I think now that the season's coming to a close, and we realize that we've always been able to compete with the teams, and now I think we're finally starting to figure out how to win and how to finish games. That's what really, the last 2 games, that's the difference. We've learned to finish, and we're following through, and we're completing the games, which is allowing us to get the wins.
Well, it's a great win for us. We've struggled in close games. We've lost a couple overtime games. So for us to win against a really good team, Union is a terrific team. I really like their guys and how they play. They've won 17 games on the year, and for us to fight back from a deficit that we seemed like we would never get back to even, and to find a way to win the game in overtime is a credit to our guys, and really I think says something about how far we've come over the last couple months. I think that's probably the neatest thing as a coach, is to get them rewarded for all their hard work. Those guys have worked hard. They've got good attitudes. They've stayed together, even through tough things. And working through adversity is a difficult thing sometimes. So for us to have a little bit of success here late is really nice, and I'm really happy for our players.
I love this team. I'm so glad that these players, like how hard we've worked, is finally starting to translate. We're starting to get things rolling. And we worked so hard for this, and to see it coming to fruition is just great. I wouldn't want it with any other group of guys. It's a great feeling to get these wins, especially in these type of games, knowing that we're executing down the stretch. Earlier in the year, we weren't executing like we are now, and we're making plays that we didn't make earlier in the year, and now it's starting to translate to W's. Early in the year, we lost a couple of close games by 1 or 2 possessions, and that's what Coach always preaches: 1 possession game, 2 possession game, and we're really starting to understand that, and we're maturing, and we're being who we're supposed to be.